All right, welcome back to Touch of Grey Matter. As we were talking in the last episode about Joe Rogan and cancel culture, we decided that this is going to be a long debate, shall we say, and we decided to cut it up into two because most people have the attention span of a fucking gnat. Wow. And I'd also like to apologize to gnats that I've just insulted because... You know.
Wait a minute.
You know who you need to apologize to?
No, wait a minute. We've got to do our commercial.
Hang on. I am so offended that it took me 6 years to figure that whack-a-priest joke. I think I'm offended.
That's because you're fucking retarded. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to offend the retards.
But I want to just do our commercial.
Notice how it's
for gnats.
Notice how it's always the white guy insulting people. That's right. That's my privilege.
Like my apologies to the retarded.
Oh my god!
Oh,
okay.
Dave.
Woo!
Bro, I'm gonna give you a big hug when I see you next, man.
That's our Dave. He puts that shit on everything.
No, but seriously though, again, and I know this is going to come back to haunt me in like 15 years when, like, I'm on my deathbed and somebody's looking at,
Dave, we have social media. 15 years, 15 days. What are you talking about? 15 years. Dave,
because 15.
Podcast, guys.
Nobody's looking at 15 minutes ago. Nobody's looking at, like 15 days ago. They're going back deep into when everything started, when Twitter was new, when Facebook was new. And they're coming up with this shit, much like the Kevin Hart thing. How long ago was that joke?
Oh, jeez.
Just
good
10 years, 12 years, maybe?
Yeah.
Easy.
And he tweeted that.
But that's the thing. So, I mean, like, it's always going to come back to something you said a long time ago. And people are going to be sitting there going, well, we shouldn't accept this from him and everything else. Regardless if the person's grown, if the person's moved on from that outlook or changed anything, they don't care.
I just want to quote one thing that I've always used, and this is the best. I saw it when I watched the story of Jesus of Nazareth. These three men bring this woman to Jesus, and they say, this woman here, she is a whore. She is a prostitute. We want to stone her. Do you approve? And Jesus says, he who is without sin may cast the first stone. Watch their faces. Sorry, what? Because everybody has something they're hiding. No,
I'm sorry. Why was Jesus British?
I don't know. I was raised in the Catholic Church. Why was Jesus British? Let's talk about this.
I just like how you had to bring Jesus into every podcast, bro. Oh, you love.
What do you mean I bring Jesus into every podcast? Oh, okay, nerdy sunglasses. Be quiet, friggin'.
Okay, first of all,
life, y'all.
You have said many times that we need Jesus in our lives. So, and usually when that is said on the podcast, it is you that is doing that.
Oh, really? Let's go back. Hang on. You need Jesus in your life. Hey, bro, you need Jesus in your life. Hey, man, I think we all need Jesus in our life. Because in 10 years, someone's going to the Bible.
I have never once heard Zul say, you know what, you need Allah in your life. Okay. I've never said anything about Odin in your life. Barry's never said anything about
anything?
Buddha?
Gods, Ra, ISIS.
Yo, no word of a lie. Best shawarma place in Mississauga. Like word, no word of a lie. Like the sauce is mind blowing, and I know what I'm using. It's called ISIS Shawarma Hut. Check it out.
Nice.
Next time we meet, I'll take you guys to Dave. I think I've taken you there once. I could be wrong though.
You are wrong. You've never bought me dinner.
Shit, you wanted to put out, at least get him something.
He would have, but he spent all his money on those glasses.
I know. Fat white guys all look alike, don't we?
Right, but what we were
Oh
saying
my
is we're talking
gosh.
about Joe Rogan, right? And you're saying about context, you know, and I get it,
Context.
because when you look at some of the names we were saying before, if you look at Mel Gibson, when he used the N word, he was
but
not trying to prove a point.
what about
He
that other guy,
wasn't-
bro? That
He was just full of angry and spewing, right?
Yeah, because he's just going off the deep end. And his thing was this woman had driven him to the point where she made him mad. Then you see, okay, here. Sorry, Barry, but I'm just gonna say this. The point is this. No, I'm sorry. The point is this. People get you to a point where you're upset and you're not in your right mind. They catch you at a wrong moment. And you let loose.
PP?
No. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's an excuse. It's not an excuse, Glasses.
What's wrong with you, man? That's not an excuse, fool.
I'm sorry, man. Shit. Why do I feel like I can want to Spike Lee's music?
Hell like that, yo. Fuck.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to remind you, you're from fucking Burlington. Okay?
Straight out of Burlington. A crazy motherfucker named Alf. I call him Alf. Woo! Oh, shit. The glasses are freaking distracting. Okay, and you know what he's doing there? You know what this looks like? You know what the symbol looks like?
I don't even know what that means.
You know what the symbol looks like?
That's why I was like, I don't even know what.
Okay. You know what the symbol looks like? It looks like you're at a KKK rally. Hey, boys.
Bro, I'm literally doing all the Sanskrit.
But hang on.
This is the flying lotus,
This
is the fuck you lotus.
Yeah, the fuck you lotus. You guys remember when this was okay back in the day? A-OK? Buckwheat said okay.
Yes, it's the best.
All of a sudden it became.
Not this way.
I don't freaking know. Jesus Christ, I never did it. Anyways, all of a sudden somebody.
Obviously, it was a white thing, right?
Why did you say that, Dave? Dave, you should stop.
Because I want this to come up in 12 years where people are calling you a fucking racist towards me.
And if your people would just get jobs, stop listening to
my people now. Wow. Was that old joke?
Hang on. We need the music. Can we use the Spike Lee music from Do the Right Thing?
Do the right thing. We're not talking about it like the white thing.
Right thing.
Conflict to make the things a little
Hey, did you see the show of the four comedians who were beating the shit out of each other? Yeah, in Niagara Falls. Yeah, I saw the big guy just went fucking crazy. Yeah, the one guy with the glasses by his neck. Fuck.
Oh, we'll talk about it after that. Okay. Yeah, write it down. Oh yeah, look you. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I like that line when he goes, big dicks in your head.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Did Tommy freeze? Right on. So what I was saying.
Say it now, because it's going to be your only fucking opportunity. Hurry up. Right. Do it. Do it.
It's context, right? And the context of Mel Gibson came off and he was spewing anger. It's not a matter of how mad he got to say it. The point is he went there. It was that other guy who owned some basketball team and was angry at his girlfriend.
What was his name? Sheldon something?
Yeah, I don't know what his name was. I couldn't really care less, really. But he turned around and said, "Don't sleep with no black guys." That's coming from, an insecurity or place of anger. Joe Rogan saying it is Joe. That's Joe Rogan. It's like people were shocked at Bob Saget that they would see him in Family Matters or what was it? The show he was on there.
Full House.
Full House. He was on Full House, and then they go and see him and do his comedy, and they're like, yeah,
it was nuts.
It's like Eddie Murphy when Eddie Murphy was
talking about slamming his dick in a drawer to make it small and flat so he can fuck somebody in their eye slit. Yeah,
well, that's it. It's like Eddie Murphy when he did Delirious way back in the day, right? Eddie Murphy said, "Hey, I can't believe you people brought your kids here to the show because you're expecting me to go okay and Gumby by Demet, and here I am saying our dicks are this big, and the kids are front row. It's like, okay, then it's all about know the person and context, right? So you're trying to say, and I sound like I'm probably going to be defending Joe Rogan. Look at Joe Rogan. If Joe Rogan had a problem with black people, he would have no black people on his show. Or very little. And he's And he's out there, and he's got the same amount of black people as he has white people, and Mexican, whatever race he has, all colors of rainbow.
But Dave
like
Chappelle
commercial. Hold on. So that's about context right there. It's not the fact of look at Bill Cosby. What did Bill Cosby do? He drugged women and slipped his dick into them. Right? That's long-lasting effects. The N-word. Do I like it? Am I a fan of it? No. Do I think every person that says it's got to be canceled? Absolutely not, because you got to look at where they're coming from. If someone's coming up to me with a sheet on their head saying it, yeah, I'm punching you in the head. If someone's going to turn around and say it, and it's just, and the context of it, it's like, well, watch yourself, but whatever, we move on. I'm not going to sit there and get held up by this. It's not going to, as I say, trigger me to go on. Sorry, Dave.
No, it's okay. Apparently Thomas had an important meeting to take care of. He'll be back in a moment. No, but I was going to say, how many of the women that Cosby drugged, how many of them do you think called him the N-word?
Okay, but look what but that's cause and effect.
I get it, but you're never going to hear about these women again, to be honest with you.
No. It's like that Chris Rock joke. It's like, and I can't remember the joke fully, but I know the one time
they always fuck you at the drive-thru.
No, that's the one time you can use it to say the N-word, and it's between 4:45 and 4:46 on Christmas Eve when it's a full moon, and that's the one time if you come out of the store and you're going home for and then you get robbed by a bunch of homeless black guys or whatever case to be, and they stab you or leave you there. He goes, then that one time you could scream it out. And it's okay. Right?
Who here has seen?
Not raped. So if they use it, I can't say nothing about it. It's like, well,
who here has seen Kentucky Fried Movie?
No, I haven't.
It's an old movie. Mm-hmm. It's before like Airplane and The Naked Gun and all that, but it was done by the same people.
Okay.
So it's that kind of slapstick.
Yeah. Push the envelope.
Push it as far as you can go. So in that they had one guy, you said you saw it, Thomas. Do you remember the stunt guy?
Oh, the stunt guy was black or something?
No, the stunt guy was white. He was a skinny white guy. He had like the white t-shirt on. He had the track shorts on, the running shoes. He had the elbow knee pads. He put on a helmet, and he walks into the middle of, I'm assuming, Harlem.
Oh,
an alley.
Stop! Oh my God! It's one of the best. Sorry. Go ahead.
But so there's like 15 black guys around. He just like wheels his way in, and he's like, and nothing personal, Thomas, but it's like me and 7 people that look exactly like me. And Thomas trying to weasel his way into the middle. Everybody's going to be like looking down going, what the fuck do you want? So he goes out, he looks at everybody, and just all of a sudden he yells out, Nick! Takes off running, and they all have that same look, Barry, and then they all start fucking chasing him down.
Oh my God.
It's this guy on TikTok, Robbie or something like that. He's got like a beard, and he works it all the time, and he's got these Instagrams. I was following him, and he wears like a hat down low, and he's always, bro, you got to do this. This is what you got to do. He gives dating advice. And in one of his videos, he's there with his girlfriend, and he's singing this song. Right, it's one of these rap songs, and the rap song has the N-word in it. And he turns around and he doesn't filter himself, so he's singing this song like he's outdoors, says the word. And all I hear is, what the fuck? And it looks over at his neighbor's house, and all it is about 15 black guys. And then the scene cuts, and all you see is him running down the street. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking die! Now, it's hilarious. That to me was funny, right? That's my sense of humor. It was done as a joke. It was entertaining. It was well done. He said the word, but he showed what was happening right after that. It was, and he's a big jacked guy, and he's running for his life. He's like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die!" And it cracks me up. So when the people come into it, I think it comes down to context all the time. You have to look at what's said. If you're going to go through everyone's history from 10 years ago, 15 years ago to bring somebody else down, if Joe Rogan was just shitting on everybody, like, I don't know, the anchors of Fox News, for example, then I have a problem.
Or if Simon Cowell used it. If Simon Cowell used it, then you'd be like, yo, this shit needs to get canceled ASAP.
Yeah, the Fox News, you look at those anchors, look at those dweebs, right? I mean, okay, come on now, right?
They look like it just came out.
Does anybody remember word association from Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And Richard Pryor.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's the best one. Yeah. I think he posted it recently in the group too.
Yeah.
I probably have, yeah.
Yeah, they could not.
Oh, yeah, no, they couldn't.
Could not. But then again, you're standing in front of Richard Pryor. Like, right? If you're going to do that skit, you have to do it with the right person. And Richard Pryor was the right person for that skit. And,
Well, him and Chevy Chase wrote that together. Like, that was their sketch.
Yeah. And good on Chevy for going through with it. And Richard Pryor, I mean, it was entertaining. It was funny. It made you think. And it had a good laugh, right? The thing is, to do that exact same skit today with those same two actors.
Ooh.
Even if it was Richard Pryor, I know he's passed away. If it was Richard Pryor and Chevy Chase, if Richard Pryor
I was going to say.
Yeah, if it was those same two
that would be kind of gross.
Yeah. Worms coming. If you had to get those, if he was still alive and you got those same two to do it today, it would be all over TMZ. All over CNN, all over all the news outlets except for Fox. Fox would have been cheering on Chevy Chase. They couldn't do it.
Look how this black man attacks him. He's trying to offer him a job, and look what happens.
Exactly. I'm surprised Fox News hasn't gone with Eddie Murphy dressing up as a white man, and but that could.
I'm offended.
Yeah, it couldn't happen.
I'm offended that he got on the bus first of all and didn't pay exact change. Okay, I'm just pointing that out. Right, this stupid shit.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. Blazing Saddles wouldn't work.
Oh,
Blazing Saddles is a classic.
Where white women at?
Ever even getting made today? The execs would be sitting in the office looking at the script, going, okay, that's funny.
The new sheriff's at Nick. Oh.
What'd he say?
What he said? He said the new sheriff's coming here. Go, dadgummit.
Oh my gosh.
Look, regardless of anything, okay, you know what? There's shit that you're going to be able to find in anybody's past.
Of course, bro.
Okay? Nobody is untouchable in that aspect. But instead of going back and looking at what they've done, and however long ago it was, or however, whatever it was that they said, what have they done between then and now? And judge them on their actions. If they've done the work and improved and, tried to become a better person, let it go. Like, honestly, there's so much shit going on in the world right now. The last thing we need is a bunch of fucking whining cunts to sit there and go, well, 15 years ago they did this. Well, you know what? 15 years ago you were sucking dick for coke. So listen, Jimmy, just shut the fuck up. Okay? Nobody fucking cares.
But I've grown. Nah, man. No, everybody has something in their past.
But that's the thing too. Yeah, everybody's got a past. Avenue Q said it best. Everyone's a little bit racist. And it's not racist on big decisions, just minorly racist. Like catching a cab, thinking that maybe, the cab driver will run over a skunk for an extra $5 just to improve the smell.
Yep.
Oh, too far, Thomas? Too far?
I'm not saying nothing. But like,
but I mean, like I spent most of the last 6 years compiling a completely offensive street joke book.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
No,
But
please.
But I've opened it with very, very correct wording and everything else. Look, they're jokes, okay? They are a group of words put together, designed to incite a response, whether it be good, bad, or ugly. That's what the premise is. It's a joke. No malicious it's not meant to hurt, or if the joke's funny, everybody's going to laugh. If you don't have a sense of humor, don't buy the fucking book. If you can't look past what's written, don't buy the fucking book. If you have no money, don't buy the fucking book. Like, honestly, like, okay. But I mean, like, that's all it is. And I've got it broken down into sections. Black jokes, Mexican jokes, Polish jokes, gay jokes, lesbian jokes, Hispanic jokes, Pakistan jokes. No, like all the.
You have a section for Nats.
Yes, I do actually. I've got a section for everything and everybody. Catholics, Muslims, Jews, Arabs.
It's not a fucking oink, man.
But that's really all it is. It's just and it's just street jokes that you hear from everywhere. Every walk of life, you're going to hear them.
Absolutely.
I'm going to hear
those jokes
other people talking about them.
Yeah, but these people get offended at anything because it gives them a moment to be in the spotlight. It gives them a moment of power. There's a comedian named Andrew Schultz. Okay, one of his shows, there was a woman who literally had, I think she had an epileptic fit, or she was a diabetic and she had a diabetic fit, and she went into like kind of comatose and stuff like that. So he was doing his stuff, and he realized there was something happening to the woman. So he said, "Stop! Let's stop this. Please get the lights on. Please help this woman." Called paramedics. Paramedics came in, got her up. He's a comedian. To make the crowd a little bit lighter and get back into comedy, he started like joking about it a bit to make people feel easy about it. This one woman got up and said, "I'm offended at that. You can't laugh at her plight." And he said, "Lady, it's a comedy show. It's a comedy." We called the paramedic. She goes, "Yeah, I know. I'm a paramedic." And he said, "And you did nothing. You sat your ass down, waited till she was out, passed out, didn't do anything, didn't help. Wait till the paramedics came and got her and took her out, and I'm trying to make light of it and everything, and now you're offended?" She says, "Well, it's different." He goes, "No, it's not. You had the chance and the power to do something. You did nothing. So sit down, shut the fuck up, and enjoy the rest of the show." 10 years ago when Joe Rogan was doing his thing, or 12 years ago, however long ago, when everybody said this shit, these guys were like kids and shit and had no idea who the fuck Joe Rogan was. Now they're, in their early 20s? They're all woke, and now they want to say something? I don't know. Maybe, like I said, the last fucking episode, go outside, find a brick wall, bang your head until you fucking kill some of the brain cells, come back in and talk to me. 6 1/2 dozen of the other. People are always going to find a fucking problem. Let them find their problem.
You just dropped one mic, TP. That was slick. You just missed that opportunity to do a mic drop.
I'm going to rip them fucking glasses off. The glasses are killing me. But
that was a great closer, and then I was like, okay, I'm waiting for a boom or something like, yo, and that's it, I'm done, or something like that, and you're like,
no.
All right, so for Thomas Patrice, Barry 3D Carter, and fucking Stevie Wonder there at the bottom.
Stevie Wonder,
I'm your host, Stevie Ali. No New Year's Day.
Hey, that's offensive. That's all offensive.
hang on.
Sorry.
I just,
Look, considering the fact that the guy had a song called "Isn't She Lovely," and I'm like, how the fuck would you know?
He's talking from the inside out.
Oh, that's offensive. I'm offended.
And moist.
Moistly.
All right, so for Barry 3D Carter, Zulf Ali, Thomas Patrice, I'm your host, Dave Sokolowski. Remember, there's a lot of good people out in this world, and if you can't find one, be one. Woo! Go support Jaybird Digital Arts. He's done so much for us, and he'll always be part of the family here. So, have a good night.
Night.